Right, a very good afternoon to you all. I hope you're all good. It's Saturday, it's the 16th of December 2023, and we're here to take a look at the snow potential in the lead up to Christmas. Well, the fact that I'm here suggests that the potential is still there, but has it increased or has it decreased? Right, this is going to be a much shorter video. I've figured that I've been doing these videos for about 15, 16, 17 minutes, and most of you are only watching it for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm figuring that you're moving towards the end of the videos to look at the spikes and the ensembles. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet and punchy today. And hopefully most of you will be able to watch this entire video. Hopefully it'll all be completed in under 5 minutes. So let's move it all along. I'm not going to focus on this weekend's weather. We know what's going on there. But what we are going to do is we're going to focus on the incoming cold spell. And if you've been following the forecast, it's likely, or it was shown as likely, to start arriving on Friday the 22nd. That was shown yesterday. And if we take a look at the GFS 6 o'clock run this morning, that is still the case. There you go. This is the 22nd, Friday. Colder air just starting to push into the north of Scotland. By Saturday, the 23rd, there we go. We've still got the cold air pushing down from the north. Really quite cold anomalies. These are 5 or 6 degrees below. So temperature's barely above zero, I would have thought, over Scotland and parts of Ireland for Saturday the 23rd, and still just relatively mild in the far southeast. Right, so that was what was shown yesterday. That is still the case today. And Christmas Eve was cold yesterday. Is it cold today? Yes, it is. It's looking like the cold air is going to become entrenched across the UK. This is Christmas Eve. Temperatures widely, 4 or 5 degrees below normal. So yeah, quite a cold spell coming in. Right, now what was happening with the chart yesterday, if you remember, we were starting to bring in milder air, weren't we, on Christmas Day, which was going to signify the end of the cold spell quite abruptly. Let's see what it looks like this morning. Are we bringing in milder air? Well, the answer to that is no. We've had a bit of a change in the model runs in the last 24 hours. It would appear that this cold spell has been prolonged some while. It's certainly showing milder air pushing in, but yes, on this 6 o'clock run this morning, a very cold day in store for many parts of Britain. Temperatures widely 5 to 10 degrees below what we should be seeing. So temperatures close to zero on the big day. Does that raise the risk of snowfall? Well, I would have thought so with those sorts of temperatures around. Let's move it forward to the 26th. And again, the cold air is still in place. It's looking like at that stage there is some less cold air starting to push in from the west, but it's still well to the west of the UK. So, yeah, this cold air, it appears to be quite hard to shift. It's only by the time we get to the 27th that we appear to be starting to bring in some milder air. And finally, by the 28th, that's 12 days away. It's showing things turning less cold. So, wow, that is a big change, isn't it, compared to where we were yesterday? Right, so the big question is on everyone's lips is let's just have a look at the jet stream for Christmas Day just to see why it is so cold. And well, there you go. Look at that. A strong jet firing down across Greenland, across Ireland, or I should say Iceland, right down across the UK. Yep, no wonder it's cold. So, yeah, there has been quite a shift in the model analysis overnight. Right, let's have a look at the WX chart, shall we? Let's see if there is any snow in this forecast. So we're going to start on Friday the 22nd. That's the day of the arrival of the wintry, or should I say the cold weather. Let's see how far these purples are going to start pushing down the country. So this is Friday. This is the cold air coming in. So yeah, it's looking at that stage like there is rain with snow showers over the mountains of Scotland. Quite a vigorous front looks like pushing down on Saturday the 23rd. So that is going to bring in that colder air. So that will be a cold front. There'll be some quite heavy rain on that front. And then behind it on the Saturday the 23rd, wintry showers, snow showers packing in soon behind that cold front. So yeah, things are turning cold. And this is the end of the 23rd. Cold, wintry showers on many western and northern coasts, and probably some blizzards over the highlands of Scotland and over perhaps some of those higher hills of northern England as well, further west. Right, let's move this forward to Christmas Eve. And looking at that chart, it's cold, we know that, and there are some snow showers around. Now, at the moment, it's looking like the focus for most of these snow showers on Christmas Eve will be certainly across the northwest of England, Lancashire, Cheshire, those sorts of places. The old Cheshire Gap snow showers look like they could get themselves going. That's where they funnel down the Irish Sea into aligned bands and give prolonged spells of snowfall. So I think it was back in 2004 we had a similar snow event on Christmas Day. So, yeah, all very exciting, especially if you love snow and especially if you live in Ireland and the north of England and parts of Scotland. Right, let's move this through Christmas Eve. So the wintry showers continue. Looks like there's a more organised band of snow later on Christmas Eve pushing down into the north of Scotland. Perhaps some sort of little polar low, something to keep an eye on. But there you go. It's still very cold on Christmas Day. Still got those snow showers across parts of North Wales, across parts of northwest England, and a more organised band of snow pushing down across Scotland. Right, let's push this forward through to 6 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Day. Once again, yet some snow showers in the north, some snow showers coming through the Midlands, and that little organised band of snow just running down the east coast. So, wow, there we go. Suffice to say that the cold is hanging on. There will be snow potential, certainly on this 6 o'clock run. And even if we run this forward to late on the day, on the 25th, more snow pushing into the north of England, pushing perhaps southwards overnight. So, yeah, I would say, looking at that, there is the risk of snow for many parts of the UK. But again, I think in the far south, it is still questionable. Let's go to those ensembles, shall we? So we're going to take a look at the 850 HPA temperatures. Remember, we're generally looking for below -5 for a cold spell. And I think it's fair to say that we have quite good agreement again now for a cold spell. There's a little blip around 20th. We're not focusing on that. But if you squint your eyes, there does appear to be some quite good clustering now around about the 23rd through to the 28th. Temperatures low, below -5. So you're talking in that -5 to -8 or -9 territory. So, yeah, any precipitation that does get down to the south has a good chance of falling as sleet or snow in that period. So we just need to get the moisture down to the south if that's what you're after. Let's go up towards the northwest, towards Manchester once again. Yeah, there we go. A good clustering of cold ensembles between the 24th and the 27th, 28th. This change has been amazing, hasn't it? It was always due to warm up quite quickly from the 25th. It just goes to show how these changes in the models can, how quickly they can flip, and they can flip back. We could be here tomorrow and we could be looking at it and we could be back to flat zonal westerlies and mild temperatures. But this is the interesting thing about doing this. It keeps us on our toes. So, yeah, good signal there for a cold spell across Manchester developing and up there in Scotland at Inverness. Once again, yeah, really good agreement. Again, falling widely between -5 and around about, well, below -10 for some of those spots now up there between the 22nd and the 27th. So, yeah, 5-day cold spell for the north and increasingly cold down in the south as well. Right, if you've been patient, well done. We're now going to focus on the snow spikes before we finish it all off. So there we go. Well, London, not too much there, is there? Although I've got to say it is colder. I think it's fair to say that, yeah, there's still not too much in the way of snowfall spikes. And I'm guessing that's because the breeze will be coming down from the northwest. For the southeast of England, that's a fairly dry direction in a polar air mass. So, yeah, there is the risk of snow showers falling, but yes, not quite perhaps as much as was shown. But we'll keep an eye on that. Any little organised disturbance in the flow could get snow down to the south. Right, that's London. Let's go to Manchester. Oh, yeah, look at that. It was showing on the charts that there is an increased risk of snow across the northwest of England in that Christmas period. And I think that's pretty much echoed very, very well with those ensembles. So, yeah, if you're in Manchester in the northwest of England, I would be getting a little bit excited for a White Christmas based on this morning's runs. Yeah, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. Check on that tomorrow, see if they're still there. And let's go north to Inverness. Well, yeah, this pretty much has been in the bag for these guys for a good few days now. And I think, yeah, in terms of snowfall spikes, it's still pretty much game on for you guys up there in Scotland, especially in the north and the west. Yeah, with the exposure to that northwesterly breeze. So all very interesting. So I'm going to wrap it up. I think I might have just gone over 5 minutes or so, but it's looking like the pendulum has swung back in favour of for cold today. So it's looking like I will be back again tomorrow. Could be following this one to the wire. We could be going all the way. Let's see how far we take it. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back again soon. Have a lovely day. Ciao for now.